Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So before we get into today's video, with it being the first video of 2023, just wanted to wish you all a happy new year. Hope you all had an absolutely amazing Christmas and New Year break. And yeah, so in today's video, I am going to be setting out some aims that I've got for both the channel and the resale business over 2023. We're going to be going through some of the ways that I am going to essentially up my game across the board. And yeah, just be something I've been working on for about 2 months now, so really want to get it out there, let you know what's going to be happening, and obviously especially with some changes that we're going to be doing on the YouTube channel. So with that, let's get into the who, why, what and where, and go through what the changes are going to be. So I thought I would do this part of the video from downstairs in the living room. That way it gives you a bit of an insight what my wife has to put up with. So as you can see behind me, we have got bags and bags of VHSs. So these are just some of the VHSs that we picked up in the storage unit lot that you saw first off last week. And yeah, at the moment they are... So this part of my living room is completely filled with VHS bags. Obviously we've got stacks that are out in the hallway, and then there are still a load of bags in the dining room as well. So yeah, my wife deserves a medal for putting up with me, is all I can say. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the first aim for the year, and that is going to centre around the YouTube channel. So over the last few months I have been paying a bit more, or a lot more attention, should I say, to my analytics. And I've been looking at the sort of videos that are doing well on the channel and the ones that aren't. So following on from that, I've decided that I'm done with shorts. They don't seem to fit with my channel. I've had, yeah, I'll say the analytics for the short videos were... awful's probably an understatement. So yeah, I have got rid of shorts, and I'm actually going to be focusing more on the hunting videos, and I want to start doing some more tip videos, making sure that you guys have got the tips that you need to really drive your own resale business forward, or more just to give you an insight into how I do certain things. I'm also, there's another video that I put out at the moment. I put it out once a month, and that is going to be the sales review video. Once again, that's another video that doesn't really do too well on the channel. Probably gets, on a good month, it will get half the views of a hunting video. So I'm going to get rid of that video. But for those of you that do enjoy the information that's in those videos, I'm actually going to be moving that onto my community tab. So I'm going to publish my sales figures every month on my community tab and my social medias, so that you'll be able to see how I'm doing. I'm also looking to do a bit more of a push with regards to my community tab and my social medias. So if you're not subscribed to any of my social medias, they're all in the description down below, because I'm going to try and start putting more content up on there as well, including I want to start doing weekly posts about how the weekend sales went, just to give you a bit of an idea on that, because I enjoyed doing that for the shorts, but as I say, they just weren't, no one was really watching them, so didn't want to damage the channel by keep them going. But yeah, so that is literally all I'm going to say with regards to the YouTube channel, because now we need to get on to the important part, and that is going to be the actual resale business and eBay store. So yeah, I've got 3 main aims for this year, and they actually all interlink, because yeah, they're just, for some reason they've just all interlinked, which is really good, because it means I can work to sort of one goal and actually achieve all the aims that I've got for the year. So the first thing is going to be, and that is going to tie into my original statement about how much stuff I've got in the house, and that is going to be to deal with my death piles. So I have got so much stock that hasn't been sorted through and not even listed. So the big aim for this year is to really get the death pile down, start getting things listed, and yeah, start getting it out the door. For example, sort of where I've got my camera at the moment, I've got my living room TV just behind that, and then in the corner of the room behind the TV, I've got about 6 or 7 big bag for lives filled with trainers. Most of them I've picked up over the last sort of year, but just haven't got round to whether it's cleaning them or like changing laces or anything like that. But they're all still sat behind the TV. I've made a start. I bought a load of bits specifically for sorting out my shoes now. So I have made a start, but it is just getting the time to go through and clean them properly to a decent standard really that would make them sell. But they are top of my list. I'm also working on, I've got a board out in the hallway. It's just in front of the big stack of videos at the moment that I am spray painting white. Started doing it towards the beginning of December, but the weather then turned and I couldn't spray it anymore. But what I want to do with that board is that it's going to be used for photographing clothing, because what I tend to do with clothing is I let it build up, and then I'll spend a day doing photography, and I want to be in a position where I can just regularly do clothing photography. So I think this year, with everything that we've picked up clothing wise, I haven't actually listed any of it yet. So yeah, that is going to be a big thing, is making sure that I'm getting the death pile down. Which then leads us on to the second aim for the year, and that is going to be to become more consistent with my listings. So at the beginning of last year, I was really happy with how I was doing listings. I think what I'm looking, yeah, so on average the first 6 months of last year I was averaging 202 listings a month, which is a bit lower than what I was targeting towards the end of the year, but it was still, there was still a good level of consistency there. But come the second half of the year, I had a couple of months there, so what was it, September, October and December, where I'd done hardly any listing. It was either refreshing old listings or selling similar for something that had been returned, anything like that, but I wasn't really doing new listings. So this year I want to make sure I'm a lot more consistent with my listings. So the aim is that I'm hitting a minimum of 300 listings on average every month. And that will make a whole stack of difference with regards to how the shop performs, because this then also leads on to the third item, which is going to be to increase my profits. So at the moment, I think I looked at it earlier on, my average profit per month last year was £648.59. I want to get to an average profit of 1,500, and in order to do that, I've got to be listing. I would say I'm pretty good at answering questions, sending out offers, responding to offers. It is just the listing part, and I know that there are a lot of resellers out there that do struggle with that part, but it is a bit that I've got to really improve on. So the 300 listings a month is going to be core to everything that I want to do this year. But yeah, by hitting the listing targets, it's going to allow me to potentially hit my profit targets. I will say over November and December, I've still been doing my spreadsheet for the end of month sales reviews. And what I have noticed is I'm still doing the same amount of sales that I have been. My sales are still consistent of around sort of 55 to 65 per month, but it's the actual profit. I am getting a lot more offers sent through. I'm getting a lot more people accepting offers. I'd say probably 60% of my sales for December were either offers that I'd sent or offers that I'd received, or counter offers. I'd say it was a lot smaller this last month with regards to how many items sold for full price. I am still getting items that sell for full price, but it was definitely down than what it was, say, 4 or 5 months ago. So I think everything that's going on at the moment is having an impact, but as long as I can get the store to a good consistent level, then as things sort of start to turn round and people's spending is able to go up again, then I should see the benefit of it. So yeah, that is going to be about it for this video. It is going to be a really busy 2023, but I'm also really looking forward to it because it's going to be really interesting. I am chomping at the bit to get back out to the boot fairs. Obviously, we are going to be in a position to have potentially 3 boot fairs a week now. So what I probably will end up doing is, if we do end up getting 3 boot fairs a week, I probably will go back to 2 videos a week. But at the moment, I'm still waiting to find out what's going to happen with the Saturday boot fair. None of the boot fairs have published their dates for this year yet. I'm probably not going to see that until the tail end of Feb, maybe beginning of March for some of them. I know the Saturday boot fair opened late March last year, and the Sunday boot fair opened beginning of May. I think Lazy Bones opens about the same time as well, but potentially we could have the Saturday boot fair, the early Sunday boot fair, and Lazy Bones as well. So a real good chance to get some good items. But yeah, I'm not going to know too much about them until nearer the season opening. But yeah, as I say, I'm really looking forward to this year. I'm really feeling positive about it as well. So yeah, all I can say is bring it on. One thing that I want to add in before we wrap up today's video is I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's been watching my videos over the last few years, everyone that likes, and a special thank you to everyone that comments on the videos. I really love reading all the comments that come through, love hearing about everyone's pickups and what they think of the video. And I think the comments that I really look forward to are the bits that I've missed. Because every time I get a comment that points out, oh, you missed this bit or you missed that, I immediately go back and I pull up the video. I normally scroll to the time. Normally people put the time in there where I missed it. So I normally scroll back to there, I have a look at it, and then I kick myself. But as well, I then, next time I see that, I pay a bit more of attention to it. So yeah, just a massive thank you to all of you. I thoroughly enjoyed doing these videos, and I really hope you enjoyed them too. So with that said, that is going to be the end of today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, as it really helps me with the channel and lets YouTube know that this is a video that could be worth watching for some people. And also, if you want to keep up to date when I upload new videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when my new videos goes live. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.